In this video, we're going to talk about the best WordPress themes for travel bloggers or any blogger that's looking to create a website that they can make money from. There's a lot of really bad information out there about website creation, and so I wanted to clear the air and give you the best information so that you can move forward and create a website that you're confident in. To not keep you waiting any further, the best themes for your blog are going to be number one, Cadence. It is a free theme. They do have a premium version. However, we just use the free theme and it works really, really well. So there's really no need to upgrade to the premium version unless you need some type of customization that isn't included in the free version. When you're using Cadence, you can actually use their plugin called Cadence Blocks. This is a page builder, which is really, really helpful when you are trying to create your website so that it looks the way that you want it to. Another theme that I recommend is called Astra. Again, it's also free. I've used Astra for several of my websites and it checks all the boxes for all the things that we're going to talk about next when you're going to create a website. Another theme that is highly recommended is called Generate Plus. And finally, we also recommend Trellis. It is a WordPress theme created by Mediavine, which is an ad network that many of the top bloggers use in order to put display ads on their website to make money from them. Now, I want to talk about the reasons why you should pick one of the themes that I just listed. There are several reasons why you need to pick the right theme when you're creating your WordPress website. And one of the reasons you should choose one of the themes that I just mentioned is speed. Your website should load quickly. In fact, it is a really important part of creating a really friendly user experience. If your website takes a long time to load, you can bet that more of your readers are going to leave your page, not see any of your content, and Google and other search engines are going to notice this and rank you lower, even though it might be really good content. The second thing you have to think about when you're creating your website and choosing the right theme, you need a website that's easy to navigate. If people come to your website and they can't figure out how to get from one place to another, that's another problem that will lead your readers to go elsewhere for information. And finally, you also want to have a theme that's easy to customize. If you choose a theme that takes a really long time to customize, especially if you are a new blogger, it's going to take you 10 times longer to launch your website, get your information out there, start to rank on search engines, and make money from your website. So you might as well choose something that's pretty user-friendly, not just for your readers, but for you as well. A lot of times we have people who come to us and say, I chose Squarespace because it was easy to customize and it was beautiful. That's why I went with Squarespace over, say, WordPress.org. And unfortunately, with Squarespace, you are limited with customization options. And with Squarespace, you won't have nearly as many opportunities to optimize your website for SEO, meaning you're not going to get nearly as much traffic to your website. Now let's talk about the things that you shouldn't focus on when you're going to choose a WordPress theme. There is one thing that continually comes up when I'm working with other bloggers and helping them start and grow their websites, and that is design. People really want to have websites that are absolutely gorgeous so that it paints a certain picture for their readers. Unfortunately, you have to remember that your website is for those who are actually using it, which is not you. It's for your readers, and your readers don't care about the design of your website. They care more about the information that you can provide for them and making it easy for them to find this information. So if your goal is to create a beautiful website that really catches everybody's eye, I urge you to think about the more important things that come up when creating a website that's going to, number one, reach an audience, number two, provide the right information for your readers, and number three, keep them on your page for longer. I know another option that people tend to turn to is Elementor, and I just have to say, using Elementor is a really poor choice for your website. It is terrible for site speed. Anyone who tells you otherwise is either lying to you or they are a genius coder and probably charge a lot of money for their services in order to not only have Elementor on your site, but also make it load really quickly. So in the end, it's better to go with the easier solution, which is Cadence, and use Cadence Blocks to then create your website. So to summarize what we just went through, the 4 WordPress themes that I recommend for bloggers is Cadence, Astra, Generate Plus, and Trellis. The things that you need to consider when you're going to choose a WordPress theme are site speed, is it easy to navigate, and is it easy to customize? And finally, the thing that you should completely ignore when you're going to choose a theme is the design. Again, your website is for your readers, it is not for you. Now, I do have a free guide that I'm going to include in the description below. You can click on that guide. It's going to show you how to set up your website properly. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.